For years, the F-22 Raptor has been considered one of the most powerful air superiority fighters ever built. Designed during the late Cold War, it was created to dominate the skies through stealth, speed, and unmatched maneuverability. But by 2026, a difficult reality has emerged. According to several defense analysts, the F-22 is no longer the uncontested king of air combat. New aircraft such as Russia's Su-57 and China's J-20 are entering service, and modern warfare is shifting toward networked sensors, artificial intelligence, and long-range missiles. The biggest challenge facing the F-22, however, is not an enemy fighter. It is time. Operating the Raptor is extremely expensive. Estimates suggest that a single flight hour can cost between $60,000 and $80,000. Its radar-absorbing stealth coating, the feature that makes the aircraft nearly invisible to radar, is also fragile and requires extensive maintenance. In some ways, the F-22 has become a masterpiece that is difficult to sustain. Instead of retiring the aircraft, the Pentagon has chosen a different path. A massive modernization effort is now underway, often referred to as Raptor 2.0. This upgrade program aims to transform the aircraft so it can operate effectively in the digital battlefield of the 21st century. One of the most important changes involves the aircraft's software architecture. The original F-22 used a closed system that made upgrades slow and complicated. Under the new program, engineers are transitioning the jet to an open mission systems architecture, allowing new electronic warfare tools and combat software to be installed much more quickly. Another major upgrade addresses one of the Raptor's long-standing weaknesses, its combat range. To travel longer distances, the aircraft previously relied on external fuel tanks, but attaching those tanks significantly increased its radar signature, making the stealth fighter easier to detect. The solution now being introduced is a new type of stealth-compatible drop tank. These tanks are carefully shaped with radar-deflecting angles and coated with radar-absorbing materials. When they are released, specialized mechanisms ensure that the aircraft's surface quickly returns to a smooth stealth profile. Another critical improvement is the addition of passive infrared search and track sensors, known as IRST. Traditional radar systems emit signals that can reveal an aircraft's location. IRST systems work differently. They detect the heat signature of enemy aircraft, allowing the F-22 to identify targets without transmitting radar energy. This capability is becoming increasingly important in an era where electronic surveillance and radar warning systems are far more advanced. Despite these upgrades, the Raptor still relies on its original strengths. Its two Pratt & Whitney FM-119 engines produce enormous thrust and allow the aircraft to maintain supercruise speeds above Mach 1.5 without using afterburners. This means the aircraft can fly supersonic while producing less heat and consuming less fuel. Inside its internal weapons base, the F-22 carries air-to-air missiles such as the M120 AMRAAM and the M9X Sidewinder. But new weapons are also being considered. One of the most discussed additions is the Mako hypersonic missile, designed to travel at speeds above Mach 5 while still fitting inside the aircraft's internal weapon bay. If integrated, it could allow the F-22 to strike targets at extreme distances while maintaining stealth. Yet even with these upgrades, the Raptor is no longer expected to fight alone. Modern doctrine increasingly relies on networked warfare, where fighter aircraft operate alongside drones, satellites, and ground-based sensors. In this system, the F-22 acts as a stealthy forward node, receiving targeting data from other platforms before delivering precision strikes. In many ways, the aircraft is evolving from a lone hunter into a coordinator within a larger combat network. The future of air combat is already moving towards sixth-generation systems, such as the Next Generation Air Dominance program. Until those aircraft fully arrive, the upgraded F-22 will continue to play a crucial role, not just as a fighter, but as a bridge between the legacy of 20th century air dominance and the network-centric warfare of the future. The Raptor may no longer be the only king of the skies, but with these upgrades, it is far from ready to surrender the throne.